welcome back to my channel. So as promised, it was requested that I do a setup of my planner, and so I'm gonna walk you through that, but I thought while I was at it that I could just go ahead and walk you through the notebooks that I'm using right now, just while I'm at it. This one is, both of these are available in my shop right now. This is the large Moleskine. It's the same as a wide, like a Fodori wide. So it's just got like a globe embossed here with like a travel inspired word. This is the Field Notes or Moleskine size, and this is the Aztec embossing here. So both of these are available in the shop. I haven't started selling the personal size yet, but it is coming. Hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff done. Right now my shop is closed. I hope to post this within the next couple of days, and so that will be accurate information, right? But right now my shop is closed because I'm trying to get through all of my orders before my birthday next weekend, and also to get some new stuff out. So hopefully soon I'll be able to start selling the personal size. And this is just got an embossing with love on it. So this is the natural color. It's actually it's quite dark. Darker than it started. I've had it for a really long time, but these both are in the acorn color, just so you have an idea of the colors. So let's get started. I'll start smallest. Let me zoom in. Okay, so yes, so as I was saying, this is the Aztec embossing, the Field Notes pocket size in the natural color. So this has gotten a little bit darker. It actually started out quite a bit lighter than this. I've got paint on it. Oops. This is the notebook that I've been using for like just note taking for specific things. I've got 3 Moleskine notebooks in here. And I've got a couple pens. This pen I got from Target. It's super cute. Twist pen. It actually writes pretty well. I really like it. And this was my birthday present to myself. A Lamy Safari. I was super excited about getting this, and then when it got here, I was so disappointed because I thought the ink was going to be the dark lilac ink, and it's not. It's blue, and I was so disappointed. But I emailed Goulet Pens, and I was like, hey, I don't know if there was a mistake, but was the pen supposed to come with purple ink? And the person responded like right away, and they were like, no, I'm sorry, you have to buy the purple ink. They all come with blue. But I mean, I really wish it had been black if it hadn't been purple, but oh well, it's fine. I really like the pen itself though. So yeah. So the first notebook, and you know, one thing that I wanted to point out is that this was one of the very first notebooks that I made, and it's just so funny, like looking back and seeing where you've come from, because like just looking at the finishes and the cut of the leather, the type of leather, like this is not at all what my notebooks look like now. Like I finished the edges, it's quite different. And so anybody who got one of my earlier works, I just want to apologize. But make the point that, you know, it's so nice to just be constantly growing and like be able to look back and see how far you've come, you know. Anyway, that was a side note. Okay, so this first notebook, I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame here. The first notebook is is I'm using as like a devotional notebook. So, okay, so the reason I have my phone here is that I've found this awesome app, which I'm going to show you. So, it's called Devo. I was looking for an app that was going to give me like a daily inspirational quote, and what I found was this Devo, and it's actually there's a quote or a scripture, but then down here there's this little paper mark here, and it gives you a daily devotional on the scripture or the quote that was there. Usually a couple paragraphs long. It's a really good devotional, really good thoughts and messages. But the really cool thing about it is that the scriptures or the quotes, they come up on top of these beautiful images, and they cover the entire screen, so you can take a snapshot of it, like so. Nope, don't want that. Like this. And then take that image and make it your wallpaper, which I do all the time. If I find one that I like or one that really speaks to me, then I'll just change my wallpaper for the week or for the day or whatever. I mean, really beautiful images and really cool sayings and scriptures and things like that. And then there's a devotional every day for the scripture or the saying. So the app is called Devo. It's really cool. It's been really, really uplifting for me. And then, so it's 99 cents for a month or $9.99 for the year. So it's not bad. It's like having a book, buying a book. So then you can also go to your library and see the ones that you've got in the past. So like those were my May ones, but I can go to my March ones and see all the ones that I had from March, which is really cool. So if you had one that you just really liked and you want to, look back on it, let's say, I don't know, you liked this one, then you can look at that devotional again. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm using this notebook for is, I only just started using it. I only have one entry, but I'm taking my thoughts and ideas from the devotional, and I'm going to put them down in my notebook here. Okay, so and like I prepped a couple pages, but I just used distress stains over a stencil. So that's what most of these are. So my first entry was on the 19th, May 19th, and so this is some more distress stain. So these are a couple pages that I prepped. I only have four distress stains, so I was trying to get inventive with the stains. And then so I put a little bit on a stamp and on another stamp. Oh, and these are distress inks on a, what is that thing? That Tim Holtz thing? I don't know, I forget what it's called. And some word stamps. So yeah, so that's what this first thing is. The second one is just a card. Oh, and these cards all came from the same paper pack. Card pack. They're like Project Life cards, but they're by the Paper Studio or something from Hobby Lobby. What is that brand? The paper. I can't remember, but I'll link it. So that all the cards that I use on the covers came from the same stack. But this one just says off to see the world, and this background paper came from a paper pack from Target. And the washi's from Hobby Lobby too. But my boyfriend and I are supposed to be going to, are trying to take a trip to Europe in the fall. And so this is where I've just been putting a lot of my notes and dates and times and things. This paper came from, this actually. This paper, the Paper Studio, that's what it is. These cards are the Paper Studio brand at Hobby Lobby. They're in like a stack. I'm not sure what the stack was called, and I'll try to figure it out, but that's what it came from. It came from Hobby Lobby in the Paper Studio pack. So this paper here, this just came from in here. So yeah, so I just covered the inside. But yeah, so this is just notes on dates and like plane tickets and arrivals and places to visit. This is all flight information, spending estimates, things like that. So yeah. Then this last notebook, this card also came from that pack. And this paper also from the paper pack from Target, and washi from Hobby Lobby. This one is for my Etsy pages. And actually, so I had, this paper is from that same Target paper pack. I had started this notebook thinking, like, I didn't put any in the front half because this front part was supposed to be for my Etsy shop that I was making jewelry. I started that Etsy shop a long time ago when I was living in Costa Rica, and I had a lot of downtime, and I was like, I went to the beach one time, and you know, they sell a lot of little nylon bracelets and things like that, and I was like, I could make that. That's no problem. So man, in Costa Rica they have just a ton of stores where you can go and buy that kind of stuff, little craft stores with cord and strings and beads and things like that. So I loaded up on a ton of stuff when I was in Costa Rica, and I started making them, and I was like, I have all this stuff, let me see if I can sell it. So I actually opened my Live Wander Love Etsy shop when I was in Costa Rica, and I had that one for a really long time. Well, since I was making the same stuff over and over, like I was making the same types of bracelets, and I was making the same types of necklaces and things like that, I needed to make a lot of notes on like the stuff that I needed, or like the lengths of the cords and stuff. So I put all that in the phone that I was using at the time. Well, I'm not using that phone anymore, so I was going to use this notebook to transfer all of that information in. But I have since kind of slowed down on that shop to kind of make way for my Leather Imagined shop. So this front half didn't get utilized, so I think I'm going to actually just transfer it to use this whole thing for my Leather Imagined page. But this was when I was very first starting my leather page, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to call it. So this was like notes on like name ideas and ideas for what to sell. And then I started, once I got an idea of what I was doing, I started using it for measurements and different ideas and sketches and things like that. So that's what this has become, and I think I'm just going to use the whole thing for that. So yeah, that's this notebook, this small one, and this one stays at home. It doesn't go anywhere with me. I leave it at home, and anytime I have those ideas, I just jot them down. So that's that.